Rolling with the triple C, I'ma make them bend the knee. Rolling with the triple C, don't really count the heat.
You know what they prescribed me? They prescribed me Vicodin.
Oh shit.
I mean, high them up.
Woo, damn. So a combination.
I'm gonna take one, man. I'm on my way to CVS right now.
In combination of the Mary Jane and some Vicodin. Woo. Hey.
What's up, everybody? Henry Cejudo here, aka Triple C, and this episode is brought to you by the one and only Jimmy Bars, the non-GMO bar that helps you recover and helps you lose weight. Guys, get your Jimmy on.
Oh yeah, which tooth?
One of my front tooth.
Whoa, your front tooth, like so you're gonna have to get a veneer then.
So I went to the dentist. They put it back in, and they sewed me. They put stitches in my mouth.
So what's gonna happen with your fight?
I mean, we're gonna have to, because I can't fight like with the stitches in my mouth.
I mean, if anybody can, you're the Mexican.
No, they say it would suck. It would suck extremely.
Damn, that's unfortunate, bro.
Bro, yeah.
So,
I just talked to Ollie, and I think he already talked to Hunter Campbell, and they're already pulling me from the fight.
do they know when they would actually postpone your fight?
I don't know.
Yeah, you need to fight as soon as possible, dude. I'm thinking when's the next card other than this one? Rio.
Rio, yeah.
Rio would be perfect, man. Enamorado todo mundo.
That's not bad.
All right, papi. Well, stay up, dude. Stay up, KG.
All right, brother. Talk soon, and I'll come over to the house sometime.
Yeah. Come over to the house whenever it is, or even come over tonight, bro, if you want. If you feel better.
Okay.
So Kelvin Gastelum is officially out of his fight against Nassourdine Imavov. Guys, if there's anybody who has ever faced tougher competitions in the UFC, his name is Kelvin Gastelum. Let me go ahead and go through his rap sheet for a minute. Israel Adesanya, Michael Bisping, Jimmy Kennedy, Vitor Belfort, Jacare, Robert Whitaker, Jared Cannonier, Chris Weidman. Anyhow, just to kind of give you guys, Kelvin Gastelum maybe didn't win. I think it probably goes half and half with all those great legends and names. And not just that, but he's also had a string of just bad luck, man. From being injured from his last fight, when he was supposed to fight, to being out for 6-7 months, and now, being at practice, which I was actually at practice when this happened. Kelvin was, it seems like he was trying to go in for a takedown. It was a situation when he dipped in, his partner trying to throw a kick, he ended up catching a knee. Calvin's pretty much front tooth is completely gone. He had to be rushed into the emergency room at the dentist's office, where he's just drugged up from top to bottom. It's unfortunate because I do believe, and I still do feel getting a chance to know Kelvin. He's like my little big brother. He's not shorter than me. He's younger than me, but he's taller than me, so it's like my little big brother. So anyways, that being said, I mean, Kelvin's the type of guy that he hasn't lost his fire of becoming a world champion. And I told this to Kelvin. I was like, Kelvin, you're going to have the greatest comeback of all time. You're literally going to have the greatest comeback of all time. The reason why, guys, is because his heart is still there, and he still has that natural given ability. Will 170 pounds be in his near future? I wish, for a fighter being 5'8", or 5'9", what is he, 5'8" or 5'9", and fighting middleweight. I mean, you're probably the shortest, maybe next to Deron Wynn, fighter probably in the UFC. But it's another reason why it makes Kelvin Gastelum a little trickier. What's next for Kelvin? He's fought the best, man. He's fought the best. I think. I don't know. You guys, give me your thoughts. Give me your comments. Who do you think, Kelvin Gastelum wants to fight next? He just had a main event. Who would be a good fight for him? I personally like that fight between him and Sean Strickland. I think that would be a next fight. Even though Sean Strickland is gonna fight Nassourdine next, I would like to see that fight because Strickland is I think he's in the top 5, I believe. And if we're able to beat him and take him out, that's just, MMA's different. That's able to put Kelvin back in the title contingency picture. Even though he's lost to Cannonier and Robert Whittaker, the man has changed gyms. The man is a completely different fighter now. So those are my 2 takes on Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, and I was there, unfortunately, and I was filming. I was actually supposed to tag along with Kelvin behind the scenes all week. I was going to be backstage with him at his fight, so I'm disappointed not only as a friend, but also we were going to get some cool content with him, and I happened to be there to film it. So just from my experience, it was this is a legitimate injury for Kelvin, and what was your takeaway from we both talked to him shortly after it? What was your takeaway from talking to him when he just got out of surgery?
He's in good spirits, man. I know it's unfortunate for him, but this is the fight game. This is what things happen. These are the things that happen in the fight game. You just never know. This is why, like, your safety is literally the number one thing, especially getting close to a fight. I'd always put Vaseline, I'd put a headgear on, and just do things so I could be better and feel better. But I think he's in good spirits, man. He wants to fight right away. And I told him, I said, hey, tell these people to give you a month, man. Give you a month and line somebody up. Line somebody up. You want to fight? You still want to main event it? You know the role. You're a veteran to this game. Yeah, you're young, but you're literally a veteran, man. He's been in the UFC for over 10 years, I believe, or going on 10 years. Calvin was in the UFC for a minute prior to me. But anyhow, that being said, I think his future's still bright. His future's still bright, and I go back to what I was telling you guys, is because Kelvin still has the natural given ability, and he still has that fire. He still has that aspiration of becoming the best in the world.
And just lastly, give us a little promo to any of those doubters, anyone that's, like, oh, Kelvin always gets injured, he just backed out of another fight. Like, what do you have to say to those people, just to make them know that Kelvin's going to come back and he's going to be stronger than ever?
He's been there before. We saw him against the former champ, Israel Adesanya. He's made the transitions of leaving, his gym up in Huntington Beach, and he still has that warrior mentality, guys. So I don't think you should give up on anybody. They try to give up on Charles the Bronx. They try to give up on a lot of guys that weren't supposed to come back and do something to eventually come back and win a world title. I mean, look at Glover Teixeira at the age of 42 becoming the oldest UFC champion in UFC history. I mean, these stories do exist. And it's your job as a fighter to find the right engineers, to find the right team, to find it within you to become the absolute best in the world. And his name is Kelvin Gastelum. So thank you guys again for watching. It means a lot to me. So you guys remember, there's more breakdown, there's more technique, there's more tactics, and there's definitely more cringe. So make sure to subscribe and click on that button. I'm out!